Hi everyone, I'm Johnny Redchar and welcome to the video. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how I hit Expert in Season 9 in Go Battle League in the Great League. So the Great League returned after the Master League Classic and the Little Jungle Club. And I've been playing the Master League Classic and I ended the Master League Classic at around 27:30-ish. So I'm about 1 or 2 sets away from Legend. And this is the set that will get not Legend, but this is a set that will get me to Expert. So the team that I used to hit Expert is Galarian Stunfisk in the lead, Sableye Purified with Return in the back, and a Azumarill with Ice Beam and Play Rough in the back as well. I got this team from PvPoke top performing teams. It was around the top 10 or top 15 top performing teams. So without further delay, let's hop into the first battle. So we have the Galarian Stunfisk into Altaria, a very dominant lead. The other side is staying a little bit. They do swap out to Chestnut, and here I kind of like freeze a bit. I should have swapped out straight away, but I allowed them to gain a massive energy advantage, which is very bad. And I do have to shield up this energy ball because it will hurt, and they get another one very fast. So Vine Whip does charge energy quite fast, and here I have to Wind Switch or else get some shields. And I'm going to throw this Foul Play. I forgot that it is a Chestnut is a fighting type, so Foul Play is resisted, so I should have went for the Return, but that's fine. And I can't farm down, and they do Wind Switch, and they also have a shield, so I'm not looking great now. So I can come in with the Galarian Stunfisk and just much shot it down, and then come in with the Defense Deoxys and go straight for Earthquake. I do get the second shield amazing. I can swap into Azumarill. Now they can't swap into Altaria because Altaria doesn't have a good match against Azumarill, so they are pretty weak to Azumarill once the Chestnut is gone. Here I can just go straight for a Play Rough. It does huge damage. We do CMP tie, like nothing here with KO, and they do go for Psycho Boost. That's fine. They can't switch out because it was a CMP tie. And now this will get the Deoxys very low, and my switch timer is up, so I'm going to switch out to Galarian Stunfisk and just go for these Rock Slide. This game is very close. That Deoxys has about 1 HP, so I do need to watch for the sack. Now here I can tank a Sky Attack and just go for a Rock Slide. Now I make a very important play here. I don't want to KO this Altaria because I don't want the Altaria to farm on my G-Fisk, so I'm not going to throw any charge moves. Just going to let it go down, and then I'm going to soak this. I can't survive this Sky Attack, and then I'm going to bubble down the Deoxys, and then I can reach the Ice Beam and KO the Altaria. So that's a GG to my opponent. So yeah, that was a very close game, even though we had a very dominant match, but you still have to play it out and just try your best to win. So we have our second opponent here. We have a Galarian Stunfisk against Sableye. This is a very awkward matchup because Sableye can win this matchup as the Shadow Claws and Foul Play do add up. I make a mistake here. There's no need for me to shield. I can easily tank a Foul Play, so I don't know why I shielded that. So I'm gonna bait for a Rock Slide. You could argue that you can go for Earthquake to do massive damage, but if they shield, then you're in a pretty bad spot. Here I can let it go. I don't want to go down 2 shields, and again I'm baiting. So because I think that they do a shield, and they do, so that's fine. And again, I think Sableye wins CMP, I'm not sure, but again, because I have a Rock Slide, I do have to shield this up to throw the Rock Slide. They do double shield, which is amazing. So I have to swap out to avoid getting farmed down. They have Bastiodon in the back. I do let a Smackdown through, which is not ideal. I can throw back to pack Foul Play. This will do nothing to Bastiodon. Bastiodon is just so tanky, and they're more likely to just KO me. And I can come back in with the Galarian Stunfisk because the Rock Slide are resisted, the Smackdown are resisted, and here I can let them KO me. I could have thrown their move, but they have Neo Queen, so this game is pretty much over. One Ice Beam doesn't KO, and yeah, the Poison Fang will debuff my defense, and then the next Poison Fang will take out my Azumarill. So that's GG's to my opponent. Well played to my opponent. So yeah, I messed up from the start. I shouldn't have shielded so early to give them a to give them the switch. So we have our third match here. I have a Zoomeril, so a bad lead for us. So for Zoomeril, I know Sableye is usually my safe switch, but for a Zoomeril, I have to safe switch a Zoomeril because a Zoomeril with a head of energy can be Sableye, so it's not a great matchup for Sableye. They do swap out to Drapion. Drapion is being very common now as a safe swap. It is very solid, so I've definitely seen it a lot of Drapion now. So maybe it's a counter to Sableye, I don't know, but yeah, I didn't shield there because I'm not gonna win switch, so I can just take the shield advantage against the Drapion. So here I know that they don't have Aqua Tail, they've only got Crunch and Surge Bomb, so I can just easily no shield and go for the Rock Slide to KO this Drapion. And well, debatable play switching out to Sableye because the Crunch does do a lot of damage, and they're gonna come back in with the Azumarill. I have the shield is up, I have too much energy to let the Sableye go down, and then I'm gonna go straight for a return, get the last shield or do massive damage. I do get the last shield, that's amazing. So here I can go for another return. I can let this Sableye go down if they do throw a move. No, I'm gonna switch to Galarian Stunfisk, and this Rock Slide will KO. So let's see what their back Pokemon is. Regisail, that's amazing. So I have to watch for a sack, which they do, so I didn't throw. So it was good for me not to throw the Earthquake into the 1 HP Drapion. So I'm gonna farm up a little bit more, go for the Earthquake. This will be very close to KOing, and then I can go for the Rock Slide. This will do chip damage, and then the Regisail cannot lock on me down, so they have to throw, that's fine. And then it's a race between Shadow Claw and Lock On. Like Lock-ons are like what, triple resisted or double resisted, so they can't lock on me down, so I Shadow Claw down for the win. Okay, I have our next opponent, so Pidgeot, very good lead. Let's see what they swap out to. Galarian Stunfisk. So we don't have a hard punish for Galarian Stunfisk because my Azumarill is not running Hydro Pump, so I can just stay in and throw the Earthquake and switch out to Sableye. And they do bait me with the Rock Slide, which is good play, good on their part. And I'm gonna go straight for the foul play. This will get them pretty low. I can tank an Earthquake, so I don't need to shield. And then see if I get to another foul play. I do. So this will either KO the G-Fisk or take the last shield, so that's fine. I can just let the Sableye go. They have no shields left, so I can come with the Azumarill because the Azumarill can tank the Earthquake better than the G-Fisk, so I can easily no shield this. They do base, so and then they come in with Mud Shot down. They have a Medicham in the back, but because my Galarian Stunfisk has an energy lead, 2 Earthquakes will KO the G-Fisk. And the first one, yeah, I think they have to throw here, so I'm not gonna reach to the second one, so I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide chip damage, and then I can bubble down. I don't have to shield because Psychic won't KO. I can go for the Ice Beam against Pidgeot, and because Pidgeot is running Gust, it does generate energy quite slow, so I can reach to another one, and then I can just bubble down the Medicham and take the win. So GG to my opponent. I'm not really sure why my opponent didn't throw a move on the Pidgeot, because I feel that they definitely had a move ready, but anyway, we'll just hop into the next match. So we have G-Fisk against Swampert. Horrible lead, have to save swap right away to Sableye. Now most Swampert does stay in against Sableye because they don't have a hard punish. They do shield, which is fine, so I'm fine letting this go. I can even lose switch and just take the shield advantage. Skarmory and Swampert is a very common core, so they do have a Skarmory, so I can just break the G-Fisk, so the G-Fisk can avoid the Swampert later on. I can just throw this Rock Slide and chip away against the Skarmory. I can easily no shield the Sky Attack and Brave Bird, and I'm gonna build up a little bit more energy so I can potentially throw an EQ against the Swampert when it does decide to come back in. Let's see, this will KO the Skarmory, so I'm gonna switch to Azumarill straight away. And here I am making a call that this will be a bait, and I do call it. So amazing. So I'm going for the Ice Beam and pressure the health or shield of the Swampert, so they do shield. That's amazing. So here I have 2 shields, so I may as well just use one even if they bait. If they bait again, I can just shield again. They do swap out the Cash Ice Beam on the Sableye, which is a very good play. I should have held my energy, but that's fine. And here I can shoot up and go for the Rock Slide. This will be very close. I do undercharge because I don't want them to I don't want the Swampert to farm, so I'm forcing them to KO me here. And then hopefully my Azumarill can bubble down, and then hopefully they don't have a Earthquake or Sludge Wave. It is only Hydro. I do survive and I go for the Play Rough, and I do take that game. So GG to my opponent. So yeah, these games are definitely very close. Like there's no easy wins here around the 2700s elo. Like all the players here are very highly skilled, and they're all like, they've all reached legends last season or previous seasons. And yeah, there's definitely like no easy games here. So if you do decide to try out this team, you can, but this team is quite hard to use because you do have to know your matchups. And Sableye, even though Sableye is a great safe swap, but it is quite fragile. It's one of those Pokemon that hits really hard, but also the defense is not as bulky as say Azumarill or Umbreon or G-Fisk. So definitely just know your matchups in the Great League. So yeah, there's definitely some weakness with this team. Like a grass in the lead would be a problem because G-Fisk is quite weak to grass, as the mud shots are not super effective against the grass, and obviously Azumarill struggles against grass. That's why I have Ice Beam to cover that weakness. But if I have a grass seed, I usually just say swap to Sableye and then just kind of go from there. Yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.